Today I'm gonna start with a tutorial. So how to mark ground control points in your particular project. So in the same project in a series, so now let's say we have ground control points in our project, so we are opting for ground control points. So right now we have to upload all those ground control points that we have. So it should be the site, the default CRS set it here will be the site CRS that we have set it by creating the site. So if your ground control points are in any another CRS, you can opt this option and change the CRS over here. So my site CRS 4326 only, so I'm just opting this for right now. So if I go to import button, so from import you can import your CSV file where all your ground control points are there. So or either you can add your ground control points by clicking add GCP. So you can click and manually enter these ground control points. So the better option is to click this download sample, and in this download sample you will be able to see how the CSV should be to upload to this particular platform. So right now I'm just importing my CSV file. So let's import our CSV file. So these are my 3 ground control points that are there in my particular project. So if I go and opt for these ground control points, as we can see, these are in EPSG 4326 latitude longitude. If your coordinate system will be in the XYZ like easting northing or something like NAD 83, these are the degree ones. If you have US survey feet, or if you will be having your units in meter like UTM coordinates, then here will appear the easting northing or XY and Z. So that's it. So further you can change your vertical unit also in whatever the suitable unit that you have in a particular project, in which unit your altitude is. So my altitude is a meter only, so I'm just opting for meter. So when I go and save this option, so now these GCPs started appearing in my particular project. So as we can see, these are the 3 GCPs that I have selected. So this is the legend that we are showing, the current state of this particular ground control point. This will turn to green if all the images that are associated with this particular ground control point are marked, and if some of the images are pending for marking, so this will be remaining as yellow. So if this particular ground control point is outside this boundary, so we're not able to mark images on that particular ground control point, we can ignore that ground control point or delete that point. So that's it. So let's select this 4th GCP. So now 4th GCP selected, or we can select from over here also. So I have seen these images. So one step more we have to do is we just have to select all the images that upload to this particular project from our local source, the way we uploaded. So we have to just select uploaded images and select those images that are associated with this particular project. So now as we can see, these project images are loaded. We are doing this, selecting this locally to make the workflow more smooth, as these images get loaded very quickly and the highest quality possible. So I'll start marking the ground control points. So I found this ground control point over here. So we have to zoom it until this icon appear. I'll click on the image to mark position. If we not in the particular maximum zoom, so here one notification is coming, zoom is further to enable marking. So if I'm zooming it further, so now this get green, click on the image to mark position. So I will mark this ground control point over here. So now I click for save button. Now this ground control point has been marked. So we can see this ground control point is marked. So same way we have to go to other images and mark all the images associated to this particular ground control point. And the images which doesn't has ground control point, so we can delete those images. As we are finding ground control point in all these images, we are marking them quickly. So these many are enough. I will delete the last point. So yes, so minimum 4 images should be required associated to particular ground control point, and other images you can delete it. I'm just deleting this image. We have to adjust the marking. It's shifted. So now it's correct? The same way we have to mark all these ground control points. I will mark all these points and get back to the video. So I'm back again after marking all the ground control points. So in these 2 points, I'm not able to find the ground control point. So we can simply delete these images if we're not finding any ground control point. Okay, I found in this one, so I'll not delete this one. I'll mark it. Press save. So now all these flags turn green. It means all the GCP has been marked. All the images around that all the GCP has been marked. So all turns green. So now we just have to click on trigger processing. And if you have you don't want to mark your GCPs by yourself, so you can opt this option. So our AI will detect all your ground control points and automatically mark all those ground control points. Okay, I will show you how the ground control point looks like after these projects get processed. So I'm just starting processing. Now my project is get processed. So now I'll show you how the GCPs looks like after the project get processed. So if I go to this ground control point, I will able to see the accuracy of that particular point, how the accuracy looks like of all those points. So if I go to the 6th one, I have to see what is the accuracy of this particular ground control point. It's coming excellent, so it's pretty good. So now if you want to generate the report of these all ground control points, so we have to go to outputs. There is an option called GCP report where we are able to see all the GCP and their associated errors. So the total RMSE value that we are getting here is 1.142 centimeter in the X, 2.483 in the Y, and 0.847 in the Z, which is pretty good for us. So we can create a PDF from here, or we can download the CSV also from here. Report looks like it mentions the overall RMSE values. It shows all the GCPs where it's been located. It shows the overall errors in each particular ground control point, and we're able to see all the GCP that been marked in those particular images. So thank you for watching this series of marking ground control point in the Aeroyantra.